What is up, bros and broskies? BeastmodeGuNs here, and welcome to cast number 13 of my Supreme Commander Fortune Alliance cast series. We're just getting right into this one, and we have an old school matchup here, actually, by two returning players. Ironically enough, they just both came back to FAF. LordVader literally just came back yesterday, and Tag Rock came back over the weekend. So yeah, that's going to be interesting to see. We have both Rock and LordVader as Cybran because latter is currently Cybran Horrors Online. So yeah, that is currently a thing. So the map is Niflheim. I did make one cast before on Niflheim, Disturbed versus Calm. That was a little bit of a match, but yeah. It'll be interesting to see how these two play. Rock has been playing a little bit of ladder, and he has played a few team games since he came back. LordVader, I don't know. I think he played a few since he came back as well. I know he played 5v5 Wonder, I think it was. And I wasn't paying attention how much he did since I was on his team, but I mean, hey. Alright, we'll see how they do. LordVader here is going doing a second land build. And it's getting his energies out, getting this bit of mass reclaim here. This some mass reclaim. Rock is going second air, and well, Jester play on this map is actually pretty nice, so that'll be interesting to see. And he's left a little hole here. I assume he'll be sticking a radar here. And right now, the expandatory engineers are going out here on the bottom side, and as well as the land scout and a manti. This map does have a lot of different areas to cover. You've got the top expansion up here. You've got the top middle expansion here. You got the middle you can go down to for flanking on either side, and then you've got the mirror on the bottom side. So yeah, LordVader top left, Rocket bottom right. And LordVader has his engineer going out over here to pick up the mass point, but it looks like Rock's Manti? I don't know. Rock's Manti is just sitting there. I figured this land scout's going to move a little bit closer, get eyes on it, and then Rock's Manti is going to go kill it. LordVader does have his own raiders. He's making hunters though currently. Let me see what his eco is doing. LordVader is stalling. I guess his build order must have been a bit rusty, or maybe it's reclaim. I'm not sure. LordVader's team is pretty rusty though. So rusty. My bad. Sorry if you couldn't catch that. So, yeah, I mean, we'll see how well he does. He has 2 hunters, 3, and 1 manti, so it'll be more than enough to take care of this manti. And then these land scouts just pass by each other, basically just ignored each other. I mean, they can't do anything to each other, so why run? Balmer here, Tech 1 Balmer here from Rock. Should be pretty easy for LordVader to micro against it if he sees it, because Cybran Tech 1 Bombers aren't really that good. And he has to stop the Bomber here. He sees this engineer, I think. He's going to try to go for this engineer kill, and he gets the radar. There you go, that radar's dead. And now he manages to set up just perfectly and score an engineer kill. That's some very nice bomber micro. And then the bomber does have to deal with some AA here. It's going to slip away for the moment. Manti here from LordVader here engaging a Manti, and it dies. And now LordVader killed the radar and is killing this mass extractor. We'll see if Rock has anything to respond to it. Rock's Bomber now sitting on 3 engineer kills in first vet, but LordVader is bringing out an interceptor, but it's chasing after Rock's interceptor instead of the Bomber. And now it turns around and it's getting attacked, so LordVader is going to lose this dogfight here. And now it looks like, okay, let's see here. Another radar kill for Rock. And now, no, he misses an engineer kill, and the Bomber does finally go down. Now, Vader's sitting on 2 interceptors. His new interceptor coming out saved this one, it looks like. And now this Manti here from Vader did kill the mass extractor here, but 2 Manti came in to finally kill it. And now a new Manti is coming in, and it'll kill one of these engineers right here, maybe. It does get one engineer kill, but the Manti dies. GG. So far, it's a lot of isolated raiding parties, so there's not been a big fight yet. Rock is taking his AC up the top side here. He wants to go get the mass. There's a lot of mass here at the top side. Potentially, there is the hydro right here you want to get. And there's like 3 mass points right here, and of course the center choke point here that people can use to push on. He's going to build a factory right here, take control of all this, and probably do some multi-front pushing on the top here. LordVader, though, does have this bit controlled right here, but he doesn't have either the top or bottom expansion, so that's going to give Rock an economical and a tactical advantage, because that's going to give him several openings on flanks that LordVader doesn't want open, though. LordVader is, I'm not sure what LordVader is doing. He's currently sitting on 3 land factories, 2 air factories. He might go for some air harassment. He's making transport, so he probably wants to get the hill mass, maybe. Or here, who knows? That would be a bad idea. Because Rock has performed his own drops again on it. To be honest, I've had a bad habit of neglecting those drops, but I mean the game usually, maybe it's because I'm just able to get enough mass in the middle or something, and the enemy's not really able to do any damage from the top on this map, but usually, but hey, who knows, we'll see. And now Hunter here from LordVader is trying to shoot down this Tech 2 Mex from Rock, and LordVader is actually bringing a few more Manti in here to back it up. Rock trying to bring a few of his own Manti. LordVader has a few of his interceptors over Rock space, trying to shoot down his transport and succeeds. He's not going to give Rock the opportunity to go for a drop. Yeah, now these Manti and this Hunter are going to engage pretty soon. This Hunter will kill a Tech 1 Mass Extractor here. And yeah, Rock is getting a lot of harassment against him. He is upgrading a Tech 2 Mex. He wants to get that eco up. If he does get Tech 2 Mexes up, then Raiders won't hurt him as badly. The Manti do come in here and engage his Hunter. These Manti are probably going to move accordingly. Yeah, these Manti are going to move accordingly, and Rock has put his mobile AAs to attack, ground attack, so they'll give him the combat edge, because 3 Manti versus 3 Manti plus the AA damage your way, that's going to give him the boost. Now, significant Manti groups here on the top middle and bottom middle from Rock and LordVader both moving about. LordVader's group is retreating with his AC going forward. Rock's is going out straight for his expansion and kills his radar. Now Vader's going to be blind here for the moment. And now the Manti are going to push for his Tech 1 Mex. Vader going with his AC alone here, pretty questionable choice. I'm not too crazy about it. If his units don't get there soon, then that could be a problem for LordVader. Rock is currently sitting at about 19 Manti without overcharge. That might be enough for LordVader to handle. But these but the Manti here are just gonna engage with LordVader's Manti, and now looks like LordVader is pushing on him, sort of with the edge here. LordVader does have a superior Manti force and a bomber coming in for support. Rock is forced to retreat his Manti, and perfect timing for Vader. Vader is going to come in and pick off the stragglers. About 4 Manti. Rock's Manti got slaughtered. Oh, by the way, sorry if my commentary is... Sorry if I'm yawning a lot. I literally just woke up about a half hour ago, to put simply. So yeah, apologies on that note. So yeah, LordVader did get a pretty decent kill there. LordVader actually has air control and is starting to put out a lot more bombers. And he's gonna start just harassing the heck out of Rock with it, and he can probably kill Rock's power. Rock does have control of the top and bottom expansions of the top and bottom road expansions here, but mostly uncontested though. And that LordVader needs to watch out for that, otherwise it's gonna push straight to his base here. He's gonna find himself having to defend his base. LordVader is going up against a tech on point defense, but he needs to pull his ACU back because unless he has overcharge, he's just gonna keep hitting the walls. The walls are doing good for Rock against this ACU. And sometimes the ACU can just shoot straight to him, sometimes not. The Medusa are coming in and trying to kill PD. Medusa are the least accurate, but they get it anyway. Now these Manta are coming in, although now Rock Vader can just push his ACU in and start sucking on veterancy. And Rock just lets his Manti sit there and get killed, but that's because he's moving these Manti up. I'm not sure if he'll try to pincer or if he'll push straight to this base or what, but LordVader has noticed that he's putting his own Manti up to match Rock. And Rock has copped him on score, so that's interesting to see. Looks like he's actually gotten ahead slightly, barely. LordVader has put down point defense here, so this expansion is stalemate in the favor of Vader slightly. Well, I would say stalemate, but Vader controls 2 mass points. Rock is pushing up his Manti force here, but Vader is pumping out more Manti, and with the bomber support here, it's not going to really work out. And Rock is going to lose his attack there. Rock does have Rhinos out now, so he does have Tech 2 units. LordVader needs to get energy storage and overcharge those Rhinos, really. Just have this engineer on the Hiashi or build it. But then at the same time, looks like Rock's force is beating through Vader's Manti force and is pushing through. They're going to go straight through and try to kill the Hydra, although the good bomber here kills 2 Manti. Vader just doing what he can to try and stop it. Vader does bomb the radar and some Tech 2 PGen here. And now Vader's pushing back in. He does have superior Manti force here, and he needs to use that to his advantage before these Rhinos really start to get numerous. It's only 2 so far though, so that is perfectly manageable. Really, at this point, I think he could just push on that land force and be done with it. But he's gonna save his units and just do the work for the ACU. He does have energy storage. Bam! Overcharge on the first Rhino. And the second one probably coming up. Not yet. That Rhino's trying to scram out of there, and Rock and Vader's just shooting Manti. Rock's main base is vulnerable, and Rock's ACU does come in though. Rock's ACU's come in. There is a Tech 1 point defense here to help Rock that's about to be killed by some Medusa. And yeah, it's stunned and it's dead. Rock is forced to defend his base alone with an ACU. His Manti here do take down a few Tech 1 PGens, but they're mostly not going to be able to do anything beneficial to him at this point. And now Jester's coming out from LordVader, and that's how he intends to finish off Rock. The dual Jester, the Tri-Jester Bomber Manti combination. And now Rock has nothing to really defend himself with. He's running out his eco. He's basically running out of eco here. He is going to lose his factories here very soon. He's pretty much lost most of his power. He is power stalling heavily, and now LordVader is just slowly starting to overwhelm him here, and it's pretty much GG for Rock. And yeah, LordVader's just gonna kill him. Rock does have a Jester here trying to put damage on, maybe go for a drop, but he has nowhere near low enough HP to make it happen. And Rock is gonna die to directly to LordVader's ACU, it looks like. And boom, there it is. Really, it was actually pretty well played. Rock was actually did a really good job at controlling expansions, but well, I don't think he really made that much spam though, because I mean, or at least he didn't really focus his spam like LordVader did. LordVader just was like, you know what, screw it, I'm just gonna focus my spam in one area, just make it one big spam, and just use it push against Rock. And if Rocket doesn't combine his expansion, then I'll just be able to take him out. That's probably what he was thinking, and it worked. Rock, he split up his forces into multiple different groups and pushed on the expansions. It did give him the economic advantage, but if you're unable to defend your base, then I mean, look, that's just gonna hurt in the end anyway. But really, in the end, though, it was pretty well played though by both. Anyways, yeah, that is GG. That is the end of the cast. Thanks for watching. Subscribe, comment, like, see what you like, and yeah, I am BeastmodeGuNs, and see you in the lobby. Peace.